Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to DM Paints. This video is a continuation of last week's video, which was beginner alcohol inks for artists, and I was answering all the questions that a beginner could have, going over materials and what colors you can use starting out and some different techniques. So this video was actually the result of last week's demo, and I'm just going over it and the colors that I use and some techniques that I used along the way as well. So as you can see, I flooded my paper with alcohol, and this is just to get great coverage on my piece. If you don't want any white spaces, this is what I recommend that you do. The colors that I am going in with are Sienna by Copic, Teal, Rich Gold, and Blanco, all by Pinata Inks, as well as Sandal by Tim Holtz Ranger Inks. I normally use white in my demos, and I just wanted to show you guys the effects that you can achieve using the white. They give you some really beautiful pastel effects, as you can see in the middle. Whenever you mix white with other colors, it will give you like this beautiful light creamy effect, so it is really cool to play with. And if you can see in the middle, it also gives you a lot of textured bits. And I think this used to bother me before, the fact that the white would separate in that way. But ever since really wanting to experiment with a lot more texture, this is something that I've actually been seeking more and more in my artworks, and I almost always include white now in my pieces. The white, I go in with a pipette since I have the 4-ounce bottle, which is the larger bottle, and I'm just using a hand pump now to pump out some of the pieces there. So I use no heat gun in this piece, simply just my breath and the hand pump at times. So you'll see that sometimes I go in with the white and then I go in with other colors. This is just to create a lot more layers and a lot more depth. So I like to kind of build the texture on my pieces, especially in the center. I want it to be like pretty concentrated, and then as it wisps out in the corners, maybe I don't add as much texture or as much colors. But I was really looking to have like a concentrated look in the middle there. I think what I've been learning along the way is that it's okay for the inks to look messy. I think it's part of the beauty in it, and just seeing the intricacy of the inks and how they react with one another and the colors that they make when they interact. And yeah, this is the piece that I came up with. It felt very earthy, very rich. It's called Heaven on Earth. It is a 12 by 12 inch alcohol ink on synthetic paper. Really hope you enjoyed that short demo. And if you have any other questions, shoot me a DM at _DM Paints, or you can comment down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notifications on new videos now coming up every Monday, and I will see you next week. Bye.